Hello, my name is Michelle Landay. The date today is February 2nd, 2019. This is my week 4 video overview of the skeletal system for my anatomy physiology class 230. I will be using my skeleton that came in a box to point out the 4 shapes of the human bone. I was told that somebody named their skeleton gutless. I thought that was pretty clever. I haven't named my skeleton yet. I'll work on it for next week. But anyway, we're going to go over the 4 shapes of the bone in the human body. There's the long bone, the short bone, the irregular bone, the flat bone. We're going to start off with the long bone. The long bone, it's a cylinder-like shape, and its length is actually longer than its width. And it's for leverage, and it puts together the human body and makes my arms as long as it is. Examples of the long bone. The humerus here. The length is a lot longer than the width is, so that's a long bone. You have the ulna and the radius. And if I lift up my skeleton here, we have the femur, even though its leg's about ready to fall out. So the femur here, is a long bone, and the tibia, fibula down here are all long bones. And like I said, they're for leverage and support of the human body. After that, we have short bones. 2 examples of these short bones. The carpals here, which are eight bones that help with the wrist and movement. And the characteristics of a short bone provide stability and support and some movement. So our skeleton could wave high. Also, you have the tarsals as another example down here. Those are 7 bones. They help with the ankle. And they do the same thing that the carpals do, stability and support with allowing some movement. So that's short bones. If I set down my skeleton just right. All right, flat bones is the next one. Flat bones, thin and curved. So they're not really fully flat like a piece of paper, but they do have the thin and curvedness to them. Examples of the flat bone. The sternum here is a flat bone. The ribs are also a flat bone. The frontal plate here is considered a flat bone. The flat bones are points of attachment for muscles. I'm actually going to show you a really good example of that on the back side of my skeleton, which would be the scapula here and here. These are flat bones, and they help with the humerus and then also the clavicle, and it helps create the shoulder joint. It puts everything together and makes it mobile and movable, kind of what I'm doing with my arm now. So that is your flat bones. Next up is your irregular bones. Irregular bones, very complex shape. They look nothing like any other bone in the body. Matter of fact, the other irregular bones don't even look like the irregular bones. For example, the vertebrae, which run alongside here. These are all considered irregular bones. They protect internal organs. And they also do like support and structure. And inside the vertebrae is the spinal cord, so that's a very good example of protecting. Because if something happens to the spinal cord, you might have some really bad things that happen, and you may not be able to move. Other examples of the regular bone. The mandible, which is up top here, and the maxilla up top here. These are irregular bones, and like I said, they don't look like any of the other irregular bones or any of the long bones, short bones, or flat bones. Nothing. I'm going to actually also cover the sesamoid, which I like just saying the name, which is the patella here. And these are to protect the tendons that are underneath. It helps with support and takes on a pretty good impact. Just in case you take a softball or something to the knee, it doesn't hurt as bad as it could. So those are the 4 shapes of the bone. I will see you guys next week for week 5 when we go over the skeletal system even more in depth. All right, have a wonderful weekend.